we went to Kentucky, the place that founded bourbon, and we went around to probably 10 different distilleries, checking out the facilities, their bottling, the rick houses, and then most importantly, the
That first conversation, or when you at least thought, hey, this is a good idea, from that moment to bottle on the shelf, or what was the timeline from idea to reality?
I'd say just over 2 years.
Okay.
Uh, we raised money in 2021
Mhm.
in the first quarter, and we took that money and we invested it all into product. We went and we already had the bottle, which is how we were able to raise the money, and it was a version of the brown, our single barrel bottle today. And with Scott's sort of Rolodex and his background and being a successful entrepreneur, raising money, it was much easier than I thought it was going to be for our first round. And so we have this awesome package, and everybody we talk to that knows anything about anything says, well, the package is going to sell the first one. What's inside of it will sell all the rest. And it was the best piece of advice we got. And it was something we had an inkling on, but it was really true. So we went to Kentucky, the place that founded bourbon, and we went around to probably 10 different distilleries, checking out the facilities, their bottling, the rick houses, and then most importantly, the distillate. Understanding what kind of a flavor profile we're going after, what's selling right now, what's growing market share right now from a mash bill. And then so we settled on a distillery that we were very comfortable with, a mash bill that we thought was really good, a sweet mash, 64% corn, 24% rye, 12% malted barley. And what this does with the sweet mash and the high rye content allows for a more mature tasting notes to come out early. You know, a lot of people are interested today in wheated bourbon. Buffalo Trace does a lot of wheated bourbon. Maker's Mark does wheated bourbon, and it's a sweeter, heavier tasting whiskey bourbon, but it takes a lot longer for it to come to that maturity and to come to those flavor characteristics that everybody loves. Rye, on the other hand, is a much faster aging grain in comparison to wheat. And so we took that into consideration to think, well, we have money now. We want to launch reasonably soon. So this seems like it would be the right mash bill to go with, so we could get the best characteristics in the least amount of time and get onto the shelves. And so we came up with the idea in late 2020. We raised money in early 2021, and then we got on shelves in November of 2022.
That seems very fast as you lay it out. It seems like, and forgive the wording, but a lot of things went your way. It doesn't sound like there were too many mistakes or hiccups or stumbles. And that also just says a lot about your vision and your team itself. You know, you already know I'm a fan. So people are watching, they're listening. Where can we find more? Where can we find you on social media? Where can we find you online? And more importantly, is where can we buy you?
Yeah, so on Instagram, it's just hand barrel bourbon, and online www.handbarrel.com. We ship to 38 states, so you can order online.